In the Gears of War 4 January update for 2018, we're getting new gear packs, the start of Ranked Season 3, and changes to the Gears of War 4 Heavy class. Hey guys, it's Chris with B&B Gaming. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing awesome today. To start with, guys, Gears of War 4 Season 3 is starting next Thursday, January 18th. Along with the start of Season 3, they're making changes to the playlist. They're removing Warzone and Arms Race because it has a low population and massive waiting times to get a match. So they're removing those two, but they are offering us double XP in those two playlists until next Thursday. Along with the consolidation of the playlist, they are making changes to competitive warm-up. They're adding Team Deathmatch, Guardian, and Execution to King of the Hill and Dodgeball. Along with this, they've announced that they're adding tiers to Diamond rank in competitive. So instead of just having one rank, there's going to be 5 tiers of Diamond. Now, along with these new ranks, they're adding new names for them, icons, and rewards, which they're going to announce next week. We do know that the top rank for Diamond is going to be called Diamond Master, and if you achieve that, my friend, you are a beast. Changes to the Gears of War 4 Heavy class. Now basically they went and evaluated the Heavy class and found that it was basically lacking. After the nerf and Rise of the Horde, they really dropped the Heavy class down, and a lot of people actually weren't even running the Heavy class anymore. So what they did is they buffed 2 skills for the Heavy, Berserker and Last Stand. Now Berserker allows you to deal more damage as your health gets lower. So what they did to Berserker was, originally Berserker only worked if you were carrying a heavy weapon or firing a heavy weapon. They've now added launchers to this skill. So you're going to get more damage on your boom shots, drop shots, and torque bows. Now how Last Stand works is you take less damage as your health gets lower. So again, with Last Stand they did the same thing. They applied launchers along with heavy weapons to this skill. So you're going to take less damage if you're carrying a drop shot, boom shot, or torque bow. In addition to launchers being added, they also buff Last Stand 10% at each level. So at level 1 it used to be 25%, now it's 35% reduced damage. All the way up to level 6, they used to be 75% less damage, now it's 85% reduced damage. New gear packs. Of course, they're going to bring out new gear packs in January starting this Friday with the Heavy Scion for 400 credits. Along with Season 3 and the buffs to Heavy class, the Coalition is working on several items right now. The first thing, they actually introduced something new with kill trades in this update, and it basically says that kill trades will only happen if both shots arrive at the server at the same tick. I really don't know what that means, but evidently, from what I understand it, they used to have a little bit of lag involved in there where they would like kind of compute and have lag compensation involved with it, and they removed that, so trades will happen a lot less. As far as matchmaking goes, they're still evaluating quality of service and talking about it, whatever that means, and they're still working on the Windows 10 issue. Now as far as missing reward skins goes, they are working on a fix for the Flaming Snub and Cluckshot. They've noticed that quite a few people haven't received their skins yet, so they are working on that. And the Midnight Omen skin that we earned for the Jingle Juvies event and the Flaming skins from Gearsmith are still on track to be released this month. Coming up for the rest of January, again Season 3 for multiplayer starts next Thursday, January 18th, and on Friday the 19th, OSOK is returning one shot, one kill with melee disabled. So that should be really awesome. So what do you guys think of all these changes? Let me know in the comments below. For me, I like that they're consolidating the playlist for competitive because I've heard some of the wait times are pretty amazing, like 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes to get a match in like Warzone. So hopefully this will help for you guys. Along with the competitive warm-ups, I know a lot of guys are really excited about that. They can get in and play more playlists and get a good feel for where they're at. I really like that they're adding tiers to Diamond rank so that you really good players get a chance to really test yourself and see where you're at. I've heard that a lot of the people on Onyx 3 have a lot of trouble getting to Diamond. Hopefully this alleviates that so you can get more players up there where you get better competition. Now what I'm really excited for are the buffs to heavy class, Berserker and Last Stand. Now before the buff here, you basically could run like a heavy weapon build where you had Berserker, Last Stand, and Thick Skin and just cycle heavy weapons with a weapons locker. And it was a lot of fun. You could do a lot of damage until wave 30. And then after wave 30, nothing. You could barely shoot because they did so much more damage. You were just basically turtled up. You could just basically pop shot once in a while. Hopefully this buff will alleviate that and the heavy will be dominant in Horde again. One thing that's really intriguing to me here is that they've added launchers to both these skills. So for Berserker, you're going to do more damage with boom shots, drop shots, and torque bows if you take damage, and you're going to take less damage if you have Last Stand on, just walking around with a boom shot. So just off the top of my head, I'm thinking, what if you had explosive launcher damage, Berserker, Last Stand, Thick Skin, and maybe mark damage, and you're just running around the map with a boom shot? I think you're going to have a lot of fun. If you are looking to stay up to date on the latest Gears of War 4 news, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Until next time guys, this is Chris. Have an awesome one.
Fill your soul with the soil from a shower.